Uganda has one of the fastest growing populations in the world, with at least 75% of young people. Although rapid population growth is an asset because it leads to more production of goods due to available labor and demand and increased tax revenue, stakeholders maintain that there must be deliberate efforts to improve the quality of the population.
We are not saying that having a lot of growing population is bad, but what quality of population do you have? Can you get market out of it? If people don't have adequate resources, if there are no household incomes, definitely the market is affected. Human capital, labor. If people are not educated, are not skilled, what kind of labor are you getting out of them? So we need to strike a balance. Growing the economy, making sure that we have transformed societies, but as well as ensuring that families are able to attain the kind of life that would boost the economy and also the lifestyle that deserves the Uganda.
The Executive Director, Faith for Family Health Initiative, Katana, points out that Uganda's young population needs to be supported economically.
Out of that, there is a dependency because you have now the 60% of unemployed youth, but also remember we have another category of the elderly who are not working. So the us who are working and producing revenue and supporting the economy, we are almost like 20%. And that needs to a number of things. And one is the poverty that we see. Two, the country cannot generate enough revenue. And yet we are putting a lot of pressure to make sure that we get the services.
Stakeholders commend the parish development model strategy to address poverty at household level.
But the parish model, the way it's designed, the fact that it goes up to the village level, and the structures are supported by our community structures, the leaders, by design is supposed to help us address improving household incomes. But the implementation needs to be deliberate to make sure that these young girls we are talking about who are dropping out of school because they don't have stationery, scholastic materials, because they don't have sanitary pads. The boys are going to drugs, they are going to do odd jobs, should be able to be incorporated so that they gain from the program. So there's need to have a deliberate strategy to reach out to young women, young girls, and young boys.
State Minister for Finance and Planning, Amos Lugolobi, says there are challenges facing young people, especially girls, that must be addressed.
Our focus is to make sure that the girl child is retained in school, there is gender balance, to make sure that opportunities for employment do not leave them out. You know, they are available to compete for these positions. So we want to make sure that to build the capacity of the girls, you know, we must pay to them to make sure that they don't remain behind there the way they used to make sure that they come to the fore and compete for jobs. You know, and that's why we have affirmative action in tertiary institutions.
Therefore, government must invest in sectors that improve the quality of the population, like education, health, and agriculture. Adiana Kote, UBC.